Yo, what is going on, guys? J.Yumeko here, and today we're here with Occult Rewrite. This is another horror-style game, and I know very little about it besides bad things happen, and I assume we're going to want to try and get the best ending to this story as possible. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, story. Hey. Have you ever heard of the occult? As far as subjects go, it's a frightening thing for some. Most people try their hardest to look away from it in their daily lives. Me? I find it really interesting. Wouldn't it be great if all those amazing stories were true? I just love them to death. Let me tell you one such story. A story about an island shrouded in mist. A story about a group and their fight for survival. And more importantly, a story about the occult. But we're gonna spend a long time together, just you and me. So it's only natural I ask. You. Yes, you. Who else? The one sitting in front of me. What's your name? I mean, your real one. In the story I'm about to tell, every character already has its own. I won't be rude and keep calling you just you. Unless, of course, that's what you're into. Yumeko. Your name's Yumeko? Well then, Yumeko, let me tell you a story. Alright, I'm good impression so far, man. Location, empty room after class, 1440. So what is that? It's military time, so that's 2:40? Hey, have you heard this one? Wake up, Junior. Don't look so bored. Alright, I'm not bored, my eyes just got a little heavy. I'm awake, or pretend to be asleep. I'm not bored, my eyes just got a little heavy. I kept you up all night yesterday, didn't I? Why you make it sound so exciting? 30. That's just natural, you know, after what happened. You mean nothing? What are you talking about? You just texted me a lot and went to sleep. That's right! But what you don't know is that I forgot to take a shower before I slept. So technically you were being dirty. Guess you won this one on a technicality. Also, there's something super important I forgot to tell you. This will be interesting. I promise. Is this gonna be one of those pervy made-up tales you always come up with? I never come up with anything. My stories are always 100% true, according to the sources anyway. So, one of my friends from back home said she saw something weird last night. Something weird? Uh-huh. You know, where I come from, there's this belief that spirits may pull your feet at night to get your attention. Every kid is deathly afraid of it happening to them, but as most people get older, they stop believing in things like these. My friend, she was getting ready to sleep yesterday, and a little after she went to bed, her eyes got heavier and heavier, until she couldn't keep them open anymore. Like me? No interruptions! Children should be quiet when the adults are speaking. You're just a year older than me. Getting back to the story. The moment she closed her eyes, her body went stiff. She tried moving a finger, but it felt like something was keeping her every muscle tightly in place. Somehow, now, all she could do was open her eyes and look around the dark room. As soon as the fear was setting in, she felt a heavy burden on her chest, as if something was stepping on her breasts. Her eyes adjusted to the darkness, and there, she could see something. A creature. It was just a shadow at first, but then it slowly took shape. It had no eyes, no mouth, only shadow, dark and vast. She tried to scream, but her mouth wouldn't open and no sound would come out. She was forced to look at it crawl closer and closer to her, stepping harder on her chest. She said she tried moving with all her strength, shuffling her feet around, moving even a finger. She tried harder and harder as if her life depended on it. The shadow then slowly, almost methodically, lifted the covers over her feet. She felt a tugging sensation, and those scary stories she had heard as a child came flooding back. Helplessly, her body stiff as if bound by countless chains, she felt her feet being lifted above the bed by a strange force. As if to mock her, reveling in her fear and despair, it stopped, let out a guttural sound. And then, you're not going to believe this. If I was skeptic, we wouldn't be friends, right? I can believe a lot of things. The monster started assaulting her feet, moving some sort of tentacle. Except that. You're just inserting your own weird fantasies on the story again, aren't you? No, I swear. Anyway, its tentacle, or whatever it was soft, moist, and squishy. At least, that's what my friend told me. Weirdly specific, huh? Whatever bizarre yet totally real thing it was doing, she said it worked out for her. She started feeling ticklish, and her natural reflex allowed her to let out a sort of a short and faint scream. At that moment, her roommate heard a weird noise and opened the door. Sorry if you can hear buzzing in the background. Somebody's fucking cutting their grass. As inconvenient as that is at this fucking exact time. The second, I hit record, they started cutting the grass. Anyways. The exact moment she did when light flooded the room, it was as if nothing had ever been there. It all disappeared in an instant. Neither her nor her roommate managed to find any trace of something but themselves in the room. The only thing left was the pain in her chest and the sticky, tingling sensation on her feet. Scary, right? Right? You believe it, don't you? Not really. Come on. If it was oh yeah, a ghost tugged at her bed sheets, but he revealed her feet and started licking them. Come on, that's a little bit much. So I'm just gonna say not really, right? Then, pervert. What kind of monster licks people's feet at night? I admire your dedication to rope me into your warped tastes. Licks. Oh wait, is that what was happening? You didn't know? No, what kind of sick person would have that be the first thing to pop into their heads after hearing this story? You would be that person. I'm terribly hurt. Is that the kind of girl you think I am? That's the kind of girl I know you are. Damn it, you know me too well. That said, I asked her what she thought she had seen that night. My roommate won't believe me, but it was a Pisadera. We even got into a fight over it. That was her answer. Quick quiz. Do you know what that is? Think hard. If you get it wrong, I'll punish you. What's with the thread? And what do you mean by punishment? Where I'm from, we call it an incentive. It's a South American myth. Boo! That's boring. You already knew the answer. But yes, correct. From your home country. Oh, from your home country too, right? That's right. But their description is usually quite different. They have fiery red eyes, long, dirty claws, and a crooked smile. My friend said they normally look like that, a hag. This kind, the one she saw, primarily visit people who are dealing with a particularly sad death. Doesn't it sound kind of mean? They're already dealing with some heavy stuff. Maybe that's why they feel their chest weighing down. I've also heard that they come for people that have played with a planchette. You mean a spirit board, like the toy? Oh, right, that's what you call them here. I guess it's a toy, but looks like you can't contact spirits with just about anything. Looks like you can contact spirits with just about anything. The fact it's manufactured doesn't really matter. They also have a strong link to sleep paralysis. That thing you said I have sometimes? You're just trying to scare me now. Maybe I am. Or maybe I'm being serious. I do care about my little junior. Who would I talk about Occult with if you just suddenly got taken by one of them? I don't think I need to worry about that. Well, I do. So don't just get taken and leave me here alone, okay? Okay, fine. It's just a story, but... Cold! Well, that sure woke me up. I thought I was done having dreams about her by now. Wish I hadn't woken up from that one, though. About time. Oh, okay, so we have a huge story shift here. So I guess that was a flashback kind of deal. You kept making weird faces during your sleep. It was pissing me off. Though I should say it was pretty funny seeing you get splashed like that. Serves you right for daydreaming. That's your lesson for today. Never dream, morning or night. Thanks. Though if I got sick or something, wouldn't that be your responsibility? I guess it would. What a pain. Cheap-ass school can't even shell out the money for a decent trip anymore. It sure as hell ain't paying me enough to overlook you annoying kids. You know you can stop calling us kids now. We already graduated. If you need a teacher to look after you in your dumb trip, then you're still a kid to me. Professor Hadasa, our guardian for this trip. Her name is weird and hard to pronounce, so everyone calls her Miss Hada. I don't think she likes it very much, though. A sour woman with a haughty attitude. Definitively the perfect kind of educator. From what I've heard, she used to be a teacher in a faraway country before she came to our school. Despite her temperament, she's actually pretty popular with most of the students. Some would say it's because of her attributes. Others swear her icy gaze is enough to melt one's heart. However that works. Despite the fact that we already graduated, she still calls us... Kid, why are you making those faces anyway? If you're seasick, I got some food stuff from the pharmacy before we boarded. Heavy stuff. Heavy stuff? No thanks. It's nothing. I was having a dream. Well, no, it was more like a memory. That girl from your old school? Lucy or whatever? Lucia. She wasn't from around here. Wait, how did you know? Don't underestimate me. Did the teachers already know why I transferred schools? I don't doubt they'd start gossiping about me. It was about her, but I shouldn't dwell on it so much anymore. It was just a dream. Never mind. How far are we from the coast? I lost track. Do I look like a compass to you? We're in the middle of nowhere. My phone doesn't have a signal. Can't even pull up the GPS. Ask around. Someone else more used to these low standards of living might know how to read the clouds or something. Well, after I transferred, I never really bothered to get to know anyone at school. We just talked here and there, but we're more classmates than friends. Maybe this trip will be an opportunity to get to know some people better. Though we're done with school, who knows what may happen. While I'm at it, I should take a look at the boat too. Alright, so we have some options here. This is really interesting. This whole setup is really interesting. The sea looks pretty calm, which means being splashed by water was nothing less than divine punishment. Miss Hada had a point. Serves me right. I knew I should have just stayed home like usual. Though of all people, Solar was the one who asked me to come to our graduation trip. Maybe it's already too late, but I guess it doesn't hurt to try something new once in a while. I do need a change of pace. Miss Hada's right. I'm sure she'd love to hear it, but the boat has seen some better days. But... excuse me. What was the school principal thinking? I should put this in a safer place, but it might be preventing something even more dangerous. Let's just leave it here. Oh, I guess I clicked on the plank, huh? Even though it's sunny, today's pretty cold. At the orientation, Ms. Hada said it'd be like this, but I... Oh, missed something. How do I go back? History. Well, okay, I wasn't paying attention. Something about ocean currents? I don't know. Still, even I gotta admit a sky like that makes me a little happier. Alright, what else can I click on? Clicked on all that. The boat looks rickety. I wonder if we'll get there safely, or at all. I can barely see the captain and some kind of machinery that makes no sense to me. Everything else is way too blurry. Is the captain smoking inside there? The faster we get to the island, the faster we ditch this death trap. And I'd assume that's all you can click on? Oh, okay. Did I just... Oh yeah, okay, we've already got that. Alright, I guess we gotta click on the characters now. Let's start with Glasses Girl. Hey, we've been on this boat for a while, huh? Oh... Okay. What are you doing? I'm gonna hurl out of the way. Not on me. Turn over there, over there. Never mind. Oh, okay. I can't even tell what that thing is. I don't even know what I am. Am I a girl, a boy? Like, what's happening here? Good. Now, back to my question. The name's Arthur, so I guess a guy.
No idea.
Oh, that's okay.
No idea. I was busy trying to remember what to do if I got stranded on an island again.
Again? Do you mean to tell me you've been through this kind of thing before?
Yes, I have. Do you know how many anime beach episodes?
Oh, fuck. God, it just went away.
Do you know how many anime have beach episodes these days? Lately, they've been adding some drama to the usual fan service.
I mean, when they... It's usually about here that I trail off. Arthur, a kind of weird kid. He's more often than not talking about things most people don't understand. Even I have a hard time following his train of thought. He claims to know hundreds and hundreds of scenarios, whatever that means. Talking to him is fun, but I'd say he needs to get out more. Touch grass.
Right?
Sure. By the way, just as a curiosity, what does happen in those anime? If we did get stranded, who would we eat first? For the sake of friendship, let's just ask what does happen in those anime. So, what happens exactly?
Wait, you really want to know?
Sure, you always talk about him so much.
I don't even know where to start. Nobody's ever asked me that.
So you can't tell me after all?
I do. Ask me again later. Let me think about it first.
Alright. Ah! Your face looks great on this one. I don't know why I gave her like a really racist Asian accent there, but... Don't go around taking people's pictures like that. Why not? I'm afraid I'm gonna steal your soul. If she did, I wouldn't have much of a soul left to be stolen after all the pictures he took. Aurora, one of my classmates too. A cheerful girl and pretty easy to talk to. She's a photographer by hobby, and according to her, by trade in a few years. To be fair, she is pretty good, I guess. I just wish she'd be less of a shutterbug. Are we there yet? I fell asleep for a second. I don't know. I've been looking through the pics we took back before getting on the boat. Hey, look, here's one of you with soul. She looks pretty cute in this one. It's almost like you're trying to hide it, but isn't your face super red here? That's not what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. I don't know who Soul is. I guess that's the last person we have to talk to. But hey, why not? That's exactly what it looks like. Yes. Such honesty! Though I guess she was the one who asked you to come. I wonder why. Don't tell her I said this, but she thought you looked pretty lonely being by yourself all the time. That's surprisingly considerate of her. I thought she didn't even know my name. Alright, I guess this is Soul. Hey, Solar. I was out for a while there. Had this crazy dream. Maybe we're almost at the island? But man, I wonder what kind of place we're going to. Oh, you're here too? Yes, I am. She was the one who asked me to come. Did she actually not care? Get close to her and say something cool. I guess I am a guy. You really weren't paying attention. I feel like that'd be cringe to go up to like, well, little lady. You're just gonna say this. So you weren't paying attention after all. I was just looking at the water. Relaxing, right? Makes me want to jump right in. I think I know what you mean. I don't. Solar, another one of my classmates. A perceptive, if odd girl. We haven't known each other for very long, but I like to believe we've warmed up to one another. Slightly. Her aloof personality makes her pretty untouchable to the common student, but for everyone else, Solar is just Solar. While I was distracted, did you mean to say something? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering what kind of place we're going to. Do you know? Me and Aura went there once already. I should have a picture here somewhere. Want to see? Sure, why not?
Beep. Oh my god.
I took this with her camera when she wasn't looking. What do you think? What do I think? It's... What's wrong? Is the picture that bad? No, I like it. Oh, yeah, I like it. I see. What do you like about it? Damn it! I was careless. I walked right into her web. What should I say? What I like most in the picture is how you managed to capture. Okay. Okay, so we could say her face, her assets, her feet, her fucking feet. You know what, guys? We're gonna be deathly honest here. Her breasts. Really? That's an interesting answer. I see. Okay, that wasn't too weird. I think I made it out of this conversation unscathed. Luckily. Oh shit. Please elaborate. No! What should I do? Do I dissimulate and give her a normal answer or go all in? Oh, we're going all in. Well, as Lucia would say, when in hell. Less is more. Action by inaction. Negative space. In these kinds of situations, the less you see, the more your mind works. The shadows her breast casts underneath indicate perkiness. The contour of her skirt indicate firmness. Any amateur can take pictures of bare breasts. And yet, only a pro can make you see what isn't there. The devil is in the details, the curves accentuated by the trails of sweat, the faint but sexy bikini marks. This is a good picture. No! Great, even! Did I go too far? I was thinking the same thing. But there's still a lot to improve. Anyway, are you sure it's okay to be showing me this?
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Uh-oh.
I think I just saw something awesome by accident.
That is the kind of place we're going to. Does that answer your question? I'm at a loss to how we even got to this point in the conversation, but I'm suddenly very glad I came on this trip. Sure did. That's fucking great. That is absolutely great. I can't even imagine what the dialogue would be like if we chose like her feet or something. Jesus fuck. That is absolutely amazing. Hey, Captain! How long do we have to wait to get to the damn island? I'm not getting any younger here. Damn it, this salt water isn't good for my skin. Hey, are you even listening? Are you ignoring me? Who do you think you are? What the? What happened? Hey, wake up! Alright, kids. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Is she talking to us or herself? Alright, screw it. Freak out. The captain's passed out. We'll crash and the last thing I'll see will be your damn faces. What? What? What do you mean passed out? Passed out! Sleeping. Did I stutter, Bobcut? Hey, kid. Between you and the fatty, you look the least useless. Get in here and do something. Me? You're the guardian. Yes, you nuts for brains. I'm giving you an opportunity to show off in front of everyone. Be glad to take it. I can't say this is being very responsible for her, but I may as well try my hand at it. I try to open the door to the cabin, but it's closed shut. Uh-huh. And? The door is completely stiff. I can't move it at all.
Oh no, no, no. I'm still too young to die. I haven't even done that yet.
We're not dying. We'll be fine. I think. Alright. Focus. There's nothing on the horizon, right? That means we aren't close to hitting another boat or anything. Let's think this through. Everyone else is panicking. I'll feel responsible if anything bad happens to them. Alright, think. There must be something I can do. Plank? The glass in the cabin looks pretty thick. What if we tried... What? Thinking about breaking the glass? It might work, but I don't want the school to sue me for damages if we make it. Besides, not that I care, but you might hurt yourself. Was that a glimpse of responsibility? It must have been my imagination. This may be the only way. Whatever, I warned you. Like Miss Hot has said, swinging this thing around might be dangerous. Still, I'll keep it in mind. Alright, so we have a piece of wood. Behind the glass, I can sort of see the captain with his back to us. The only reason we know he's passed out is because he's barely moving. Is the pilot, Dad? No. That no stood for both not sure and no clue. But we have to do something about it quickly.
Relax, everyone. We just need to call someone and they'll pick us up, no problem.
You checked your phone signal anytime recently, fatty? I fucking love Miss Hada. She does not hold back.
We're doomed.
The velocimeter is not changing. What? Simeter. That thing with the pointer. What are they teaching kids in that school? I'm more surprised you can see behind all the smoke and dirty glass. Maybe it's a good sign that we're at least not dead in the water. I doubt the sky will help us. The sea goes on forever. There's nothing here that looks useful. I was thinking, didn't it get colder all of a sudden? I felt it too. The teacher said it might get chilly, but I wasn't expecting it at this time of the day.
An eternal loop. We're stuck here until we find out who the murderer is or we'll freeze to death.
There's no murderer. That's not real, you simpleton. The pilot must have been passed out for a while. Knowing this school, I wouldn't have put it past them. I wouldn't have put it past such incompetence that we also have been going in circles. Or outright lost. Isn't it worse if we're lost too? Alright. Let's talk to Miss Hada, just because... I like her attitude. Hey, it's me. There's no time to explain. I might die today. Miss Hada's holding her phone in one hand and covering her mouth with the other. You're trying to call someone? Good idea. Shut up, kid! I'm in the middle of something. Damn it. What's wrong? Can't get a signal? What? Yeah, that too. I said that already, remember? I'm recording a message to one of my contacts if my phone makes it, but I don't. Grown-up stuff, now piss off! Gotta make some plans if I croak. She steps out while talking on her phone. We're going with what we discussed. Burn all those CDs. You know the ones. Alter my costumes. And delete my search history too while you're at it. CDs? Costumes? Damn, I don't see anything that'll help take control of the boat. Except... Oh, that's great. The piece of wood. I fucking love that. The CDs and costumes. I think we know why she's popular with the students. I think she's maybe utilizing her assets. Let's just put it at that. All right, I guess we just have to use the plank. So I guess that it only gave me one option to choose who to talk to. So I guess maybe there's a potential that our actions could have ended up differing depending on who we talked to, maybe? Miss Hada, we'll have to try that. I'm not supposed to let you do anything dangerous on this trip, but screw it. Go nuts. I'll just deny anything later. I guess that counts as her blessing. Alright, stand back. Ow, ow, ow. My hands hurt. Did that do it? The piece of wood broke into several tiny pieces, but it looks like all I did was crack the glass a little. Guys? Look at the speedy thing now. Isn't it going up? Wait, we're going faster? It was perfectly still before. Uh-oh. Ah! Well, was that the captain? I don't like that. God damn it! Look at what you did! The dumb idiot got spooked by the noise. He must be slamming on the accelerator even harder with his hands while he's sleeping. How should I know this would have happened? This isn't good. We have to... What? Oh. The fog. The fog. Ugh, I just got a massive shiver. Brr, it's so cold now. Now we have to deal with this too? I can't think. It feels like my brain's gonna freeze. Fog?
Ghost ship.
Shut up, damn it! I can't see anything. I can feel the fog getting more and more dense. It's even getting hard to breathe. This can't be right. At this rate, we might actually hit something. What are we gonna do? It's so cold. Yikes. I can feel the boat speeding up. The wind is starting to cut into my face. Everyone, hold on to something. Not to me, Arthur. If we crash... I just... his voice. If we crash, this will be my last chance. Let me have this. God. And we're shipwrecked. Alright. I'm bored. Allow me to be a bad influence if you like a good... Oh, a bad influence to you. Sheesh, I can't read. Allow me to be a bad influence to you like a good senior should be. Let's ditch school today and go somewhere. You'll get in trouble if your attendance gets any lower than it already is, you know. I do, but come on, this is such a waste. A waste? Of our age, like, of youth, you know? Isn't there something you want to do? Wild things you like to experience? There has to be more to life than being this ordinary. It's not so bad. Coming here every day to talk is really nice and relaxing. Too relaxing. It's sickening. Nothing ever happens. Wouldn't it be fun if we ever saw a vampire? A real werewolf? So, what do you say? I can't today. I gotta go to class. I bet you think I'm a huge child. No, but I hate days like these. I just can't stand them. I just hate this boring world. Whoa. So, I have a feeling I know what happened to her. Either it's gonna take the turn of, oh hey, she actually was abducted by all this cult stuff. Or maybe she killed herself. That's usually the way these go. Alright, well that's gonna be... I'm gonna cut it off there. But so far my impressions of this are that it's surprisingly good. I mean, like visually, I love it. You know, the pixel art style, I've always loved those. Especially for games like these, I feel like it just kind of fits with the theming in a way. But yeah, so I'm in love with the characters already. It's more specifically Miss Hada, and obviously that little throw in there with Aurora's picture. Needless to say, I enjoyed that. But yeah, so a very interesting game. I'm interested to see where this story goes, and I hope you are too. But that's going to be it for this time. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video and let me know in the comment section down below what you would like to see me play next. If you enjoyed this video or any other videos or series on my channel, I highly recommend that you hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you will be notified when a new one of those videos comes out. Anyway, that's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one.